Hey guys, it's Frank from Backpacking the Pacific Northwest, and this time we're up at the Crystal Lakes Trailhead up at Mount Rainier National Park. It's a couple mile hike into the lower lakes, and that's where I'm going to stay tonight. But the trail continues up past that and goes to several different places, which I'll share with you later. But this is the start. Just had a couple days off and decided to head up here and see what we could do. So we're going to get going here and get up to this lower lake. Well, it might be hard to see, but there's Mount Rainier, and just at the base of it is White River coming down through there. First glimpse of the mountain. Not out too much today, a lot of fog and low clouds around. Maybe a little smoke. I can't smell it yet, but that's what it's looking like so far. Climbing steadily here. Got 2,300 feet to climb in about 2 miles. So pretty steep. Okay, I'm up at Crystal Lake Trail, and I only stopped for a minute because the flies are really bad up here. I've probably got about 20 of them around me right at the moment, but I'm at a trail junction. That way goes down to Crystal Peak, or actually up to Crystal Peak, and this way goes up to Crystal Lake, and we're going to be heading up this way. About 1.5 miles left to go. So, gonna get moving. Flies are biting. Still climbing. That's what the trail looks like. I'm now in subalpine. Everything is nice and green, except for the trail, obviously. It's kind of cool. It's very hot. When I left the car, it was 82 degrees. It's cleared off quite a bit. Haze is clearing up a bit. Might have some shots of the mountains coming up. And flies are horrendous, though. Any given time, I've got 10 to 50 of them buzzing around me, and just keep moving, and don't seem to light as much on you, but that's what it looks like so far. Now this looks like home for the night, campsite 1. I already went down and looked at campsite 2, and it was okay too. So I'm gonna go ahead and get set up here tonight and call it home. Okay, now we're going to go for a little hike. We're going to head up to the upper Crystal Lake camp and check that out. And that is this way right here. The trail's pretty good, a little dusty, but otherwise pretty nice. The surrounding areas are really cool here. When we get to an opening, I'll give you a panoramic view here. But you're in this big bowl, and one of the ways out of it is to climb up to Sourdough Gap. And it's about 1 mile up above the upper Crystal Lake. I may try that yet tonight. It's already after 5 o'clock, so I don't know. We'll get up there and play around. I was thinking about going for a swim, so we'll see. Okay, upper Crystal Lake. Beautiful tonight. Family of ducks out there. Very cool. Well, I decided to go wading in the upper Crystal Lake. And here's a 360. We're going to turn into the sun, so. Water's nice. Okay, I'm back down at Lower Crystal Lake at my camp. This is about 25 feet from my camp. It's almost sunset. Got my food rehydrating right now. Coming down here to set. Watching the lake. Bunch of ducks out there diving. Saw some musk rats earlier. They're swimming around here too. Beautiful little pond or lake. Well, good morning. It's day 2. I'm at the lower Crystal Lake and I'm getting ready to head out. I'm all packed up. We'll grab some breakfast on the trail later. A couple miles out, 2.6 I think. And I haven't decided what to do yet. It's pretty fogged in here and there's supposed to be rain and chance of thunderstorms later. I think what I'm going to do is get back down to the car and I think I'm going to drive back into the park and maybe head towards Sunrise and then maybe hike the burrows. I think that's kind of what I'm going to do, unless when I get up there it's just completely socked in or raining. We'll find out, but for now I've got a couple miles to get out and get back down to the car, and then we'll make up our mind from there. So that's what I got, and we'll see what the day brings. Okay, day 2, what I decided to do was the burrows was all fogged in. Couldn't even see Mount Rainier. So I backtracked down about 2 miles down to the Palisades Lakes Trail. And we're going to hike up that direction and take a peek and see if we can see anything from there. Now I know there won't be a view of the mountains there, but you know, lakes are good too. So anyway, so far, here's the trail. So we'll figure it out. Just glad to be hiking, so we'll figure it out. Well, here's the first lake. This is Sunrise Lake. See it through the trees there. It just, it's remarkable how you can just, you know, go over the top of a hill and anywhere there's a little depression, you know, there's a nice little lake there. It's about a half a mile in so far, and already we have a beautiful little lake. So it doesn't get much better than this. Okay, now I'm to Clover Lake. Beautiful lake. Well, I'm almost to the top. I came from down there. And that's Sunrise Lake. Often on rain showers, sometimes very, very hard. And then the sun would peek through for 5 minutes, and then it'd pour on me again. Pretty crazy weather.